I just changed another thing. I know that I said that I wasn't going to change anything else.
Right.
Because I really want to drive the car. The weather is getting better. However, I decided to replace the factory. Guess like welcome back to Tony West DIY. My name is West, and the reason why I changed this was because I was running the HKS twin power, and those are already discontinued. So a lot of people that don't want to modify the stock coils, they look for them. My power goals aren't that crazy, so I'm pretty sure with the HKS I could reach them. However, I put the HKS in a stupid price to see if it would sell, and it actually did. So I decided to go with the Smart Coil and put this for sale as well. So literally, if I sell those factory coils, I think I'm gonna end up upgrading the whole ignition system for like 200 bucks. Here are the coils. I got them from Summit Racing, and this is the plug and play harness that I got from a guy in Florida, Pensacola, I think it is. I'm still in the PFC group that was in Yahoo and now it's in Google, and they talk pretty good about this kit. This kit comes with the relay, comes with the plug that goes where the igniter is, and the big things about these coils are that they burn if they're not connected how they're supposed to be, especially like the grounds are the big factor. This one also comes with the bracket to install them in the frame rail. I'm gonna show you right now. That area is where basically they're gonna be. I thought about to install them here. However, installing the harness and fuel system, I realized that I don't know, even though I'm not gonna have the factory bracket, it's still a little bit crowded in this area. I still have to run the fuel pressure sensor, and I'm still running the oil metering pumps as well. I'm running the fast acting sensor for the intake air temperature. I don't know, for some reason I thought this is gonna be crowded. In addition that these coils get really hot, so I think that area is a lot cooler than over the engine. So let's install them, and I'm gonna change anything else. Alright, it took me a while, but it was because I didn't want them to touch. And if you see between the second one and the first one, I had to put some washers. You can see it there. Because, I mean, probably they touch, probably, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna change them for the locking ones. I don't know if the vibration will make them loose, but yeah, it looks great. Alright, so I added one more washer here and then one more washer here, because you see how the clip is too close to the other coil. So with that second washer, it clears really good. Based on the picture that he sent me, this is how it goes. And then the one in the bottom is leading and the one outside is trailing. So the ones in front
That's it, I'm out of here.
So the one in front are 1, and then the one in the rear are 2. So let's go ahead and install them. Alright, the coils are installed. It's a freaking pain without the GoPro, but I wanted to try to show you guys the steps. I'm gonna route the harness this way. At least this is RSD, so the steering column is not in the middle. Alright, I wasn't recording this because I was just trying to see if I can remove the factory plug for the ignition. But it got interesting because right now I have this cable black with the red line that I don't know where it goes. So this is the ignition harness that I was working in one of the videos of the BorgWarner series. You can click in this card if you haven't seen it, and I removed the excess of cables and fix how it was. However, now that I don't need this because I have a Smart Coils, I'm trying to figure out if I can just unpin those wires from this cable or this harness, and then try to simplify a little bit more instead of leaving live wire here. So let me see if I can simplify, because it has 2 harness. Let me see if I can simplify it and try to make it one. This one either goes to the alternator, oil pressure sensor, oil level down there, and then the alternator. So let's see. Alright, the coils are installed. The harness is routed. This is the fuse. I'm gonna see where can I install it so it will look clean. The igniter plug, I already plugged it. I couldn't take it all the way up here because I rerouted this main fuse box to the front. But I mean, it's still, once I make the bracket for here, it should be something like that. The ground, one of them go to the engine. This is where I have the computer ground as well. And since I have the battery all the way in the back, I told him and he extended the ground that goes to the battery. This one is really important. Don't put it on the chassis, put it in the battery. So I'm gonna route it through the grommet that I have on the main harness, and I'm gonna route it all the way there underneath the door seal, and then on the ground to the battery.
2 weeks later.
All right, the spark plug wires are in. Just make sure that they don't touch each other. The kit of these guys is pretty good. You know, the instructions are pretty good. They even have a YouTube video on it too, and yeah, it's dumb proof. Even give you the settings if you're running a Power FC or a standalone aftermarket. The only thing that I'm trying to figure out is where I'm gonna put this. I think I'm gonna put it like that. The only issue with this is I don't like how that fuse is exposed, I don't know, to water or something. But that's it.